Heroes and Legends. The Second Great War. Recap. Discussion. In the end, the ending, Goten and Ooui Uwi, Rear Uwi, for Uwi, Nebaka, and Nemo all faced all faced Mannequin and Shuren. And the battle was epic, as Mannequin and Shuren great power was destroyed before he could absorb all of the power, which the great power had now consumed with the first being in the universe. Mannequin and Shuren was confident that he was still the most powerful being in the universe, having absorbed half of its power. Despite facing incredible odds, Ooui Uwi and others managed to beat back Mannequin and Shuren, and all his forces were defeated as the naturalists turned their backs on the mannequins, giving the Sword of Oblivion hide the intentions of Nebaka all along. With that, ensure mannequin, then the mannequin forces all shriveled up and burned up. Goten explained that Mannequin and Shuren's plan was to become the new devil, to replace the devil who had been defeated by Mannequin and Shuren in the form of the Prince of Darkness, and replace him with the new King of Hell, and bring hell upon the universe and all those that refuse to bow down and worship him. The first being was said to be his punishment, but Ooui Uwi had faked his death and now had a new title to claim to his overwhelming legend and resume. Calvin Hinkolo will watch his frenemy, Shuren Mannequin, burned up and shriveled up as they were sent down to the pits of hell. Thought that Ooui Uwi was responsible for it, not knowing that it was a time but Mannequin and Shuren had before he was defeated. Well, anyway, Calvin Hinkolo came to him and said, "So you're the great unifier." All other forces that remained were stunned and horrified. Calvin Hinkolo, fresh, the only one who had not fought in the entire war, was walking towards Ooui Uwi and others who were now exhausted after facing Mannequin and Shuren. Thinking Hinkolo shocked the world and the entire universe as he proclaimed, "The great unifier, the destroyer of empires, and now the God Slayer. It is indeed true. My time is up, and it's up to the next generation to forge new age. Ooui Uwi, I leave the universe to you," as he turned around and waved goodbye, smiling. And all of them was shocked. Real was shocked, and he said, "Brother, is he serious?" And then Ooui Uwi looked ahead and said, "Yes, our time is now." And Nebaka went to chase after him and asked Calvin Hinkolo for his explanation. Calvin Hinkolo only said, "Their days of conquering and war and chaos and ambition were over. The end of this war proved it." And he told Nebaka that they will meet again to finish business. And then he left. And then Thor, being the biggest of the siblings, picked up his brother Uwi and proclaimed, "Oh, brother, you did it. You are the emperor. Long live the emperor." And Nemo raised up his lance upon the sky, and they were celebrating. The new emperor, Ooui Uwi, who had returned from obscurity, faked his death, wait for a pivotal moment, and slain the one true foe in the universe. Goten, being an angel, now had fulfilled his duty. Nebaka went to confront him and said, "You will not give the emperor a proper goodbye?" And Goten said, "He already knows my situation. I'm gonna go up back to heaven now. It's up to you, Lord, to reserve the peace. My task is over." And Goten left. Before Goten left, he went to Amari and the Jenna. Everyone Amari and Jenna to say their goodbyes to his dear friends. And Goten told Ameri to be strong and to be loyal to King Kolo. He said, "What? The King Kolo? But why?" And he said, "Because King Kolo recognized the new emperor, Ooui Uwi, and Alpha Mary and Jenna were awestruck. They thought Ooui Uwi was dead." And then Goten explained to them all that had transpired back in Flying Monica. They were stunned. Ooui Uwi now claimed the universe, and now no one in the galaxies, or in the universe was strong enough to oppose him. So Ooui Uwi was going to be ruler of the universe. Now, before I move on to what is going to happen, let's explain why the first being failed. As John Johnson and Simnet fought, Simnet was naive and did not know the full scale of the enemy that they were facing. Instead of doing their homework and going out to send spies to see the strength of the enemy, they just separated their massive force into pockets and attacked. Some, like the Seen and the Commonwealth and the Cabal, met their end, while others, like the Scholastica and the Colin and others, lost little to nothing, and the rest lost in between. The JS name died and was replaced by the Johnson, naming after John Johnson, now who would officially take care of the ranks. Carl Von Jr. died, giving his all demonic powers which kept him alive in existence to defeat Milio. And after that, his father, Carl Von Singer, and Sumi Ball got close and eventually married, uniting the Guardian and King Kolo in Shern. This was impressive. The first pin greatly underestimated their opponents, and even the great legend of Basil and Helix, of the suppliers of the Scholasticans, having lost a single troop fighting some elite gods of the first spin. The reputation of the first spin being fearsome and undefeated was truly over. Now they were just like any other power. However, the first spin had retreated after Simnet was defeated, and Kyra took her injured son and a battered husband away. They retreated back to their own galaxy of Sibet, deep in the bankrupt space, where both the first spin and the Mankan galaxies will burst into flames. Big, strong fire, impenetrable by nothing, could break through it, surrounded the entire galaxies. The Justin universe thought this was punishment for their sin. However, this was a ploy by Kara to guard the galaxies and to buy time. As for Mannequin and Shuren Mannequin sends them goes in, Teshawn Jr. and their forces, they were trapped in hell. Mannequin and Shuren had gotten his wish to become the new ruler of hell and overseer of all evil. But now he was trapped in hell, unable to do anything. So he reached out to King Vaughn and his allies, the Cause of Truth and the Jedi and the Bahara, and yeah, that's it. And told him, although I'm stuck in hell, my flames could still reach you. You must avenge me. The time is right. King Vaughn, horrified that even in hell, Mannequin and Shuren still had a grip on him, agreed to the future plan. As per request by the seemingly new Emperor Ooui Uwi, he retook the head of the Uwi clan and Scholastica and began his rule and vision. Most of the universe was now completely destroyed, and races and civilizations were lost forever. Despite this, as a reward for their excellence, the Nima and Brett Hilton's forces that were once rulers of the Milky Way galaxy but were banished by the then Prince of Darkness forces, and said if they ever return to the universe again, the Milky Way galaxy will be no more. As a reward, Ooui Uwi granted them the Milky Way galaxy, as the cause of truth were now too weak to hold it. Now, after so long, the orbiters and holders of the Milky Way galaxy were now home Francisco Alexander returned back to planet Earth where he belonged and reminisced of the good times. Still, this did not satisfy few in the universe. The Medonians, men by Medel and Capri's son, who had married Clefhel, as the union between Kitrurew and Medonian was rectified after Capri's outstanding performance after defeating the likes of Keron Bakudona, had rescued Medonian from certain destruction. Medel cursed Ooui Uwi, him having forbidden knowledge, knowing that all that had transpired was going to happen. Instead of trying to prevent it, he let it happen, and wait for the enemy to slip so he could take the universe for himself. A sly snake, he said. So many in the universe did not have to die. Ooui Uwi is a coward, ruling the universe in this state. He is not worthy of our leadership. And so the Medonian and Kitrurew rectified their military, since they didn't lost that much during the Great War, and declared to be the sworn enemy of the Scholasticans. As Ooui Uwi saw this impending threat, he reached out to Treasurew and the dimensional forces. After giving half of them back the galaxy of the Milky Way, Treasurew and Ooui Uwi decided to join forces in union and promise marriage to each other to unify the dimensions and the Scholastican. For whoever ruled the dimensions ruled the entire universe. And so the dimensional forces and the Scholasticans and the scholastical forces would join and unite against the Medonian Kitrurew, who vowed to never surrender to the likes of Ooui Uwi and his rule.